From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Kylie Conway, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 for Tuesday, July 19th. A hot and humid afternoon is in store. Mostly sunny skies as well. Highs are set to rise into the upper 80s to low 90s, and we're going to stay dry.
Pedro, age 56, of Indianapolis. Rosa Miriam Rivera de Pineda, age 37. Victor Gomez, age 30, of Indianapolis.
Autopsies are scheduled today for the man and the married couple who were killed while shopping at the Greenwood Park Mall. The Johnson County coroner identified the victims. You heard them named as their first names there a moment ago, but Pedro and Rosa Pineda are the married couple, and then Victor Gomez. The mall reopens this morning after spending yesterday closed Monday. Now police are laying out the series of events that led to an armed citizen shooting and killing the gunman. Law enforcement is gathering every bit of evidence it can to learn more about the suspect and his motive. Here's what we know so far. Greenwood police identified the shooter as 20-year-old Jonathan Sapirman. Police say he's from Greenwood and lived near the mall. Police say Sapirman entered the mall and immediately went into the food court restroom. Police say he spent an hour there, likely assembling the rifle he used in the shooting. Police say Sapirman fired 24 rounds within 2 minutes, killing the 3 victims and injuring 2 others before an armed citizen shot and killed him. Investigators say Sapirman used a Sig Sauer M400 semi-automatic rifle to shoot the victims. He also had another rifle, handgun, and backup ammo. Officers say they found the backpack with more than 100 rounds of ammunition in the restroom, plus a cell phone in the toilet. Just after midnight yesterday morning, SWAT teams, the FBI, and a bomb squad raided Sapirman's home at Polo Run Apartments. Officers found a laptop inside of a heated oven, along with a can of butane. The FBI is now analyzing that laptop and the cell phone found at the mall. Investigators think Sapirman was facing eviction, but are still trying to confirm that. The Greenwood police chief says more people would have died in the mass shooting if not for Elijah Dickin. Police say Dickin was shopping with his girlfriend when Sapirman opened fire. Police say Dickin fired 10 rounds from his handgun, and as he fired, Sapirman tried to get back into the restroom, but fell to the ground after being shot. Police say Dickin appeared trained as he moved to close in on the suspect and also motioned for people to escape behind him. But police say, to their knowledge, Dickin was not police or military trained. Police say Dickin used a Glock handgun. Guy Relford, a lawyer with offices in Carmel, says he's been hired as Dickin's attorney and spokesperson amid multiple interview requests. In a Facebook post, Relford's office says Dickin is a true American hero who saved countless lives during a horrific event that could have been so much worse if not for Eli's courage, preparedness, and willingness to protect others. We won't be making any substantive comments on Sunday's events until after the authorities' investigation is closed. Now, despite Dickin being able to legally carry that handgun, the mall says that it has a no handgun, no gun policy. However, the mall North Simon Property Group have mentioned that policy. The mall did release a statement praising Dickin's actions, though. It reads, "We grieve for the victims of yesterday's horrific tragedy in Greenwood. Violence has no place in this or any other community. We are grateful for the strong response of the first responders, including the heroic actions of the Good Samaritan who stopped the suspect," obviously, yesterday. The statement was released yesterday, so that yesterday was in reference to Sunday's shooting. To business headlines now, Gas Buddy warns that gas prices may go up. The national average for a gallon of gas slipped slightly to $4.52 from $4.53 the day before, according to AAA. But the Gas Buddy analyst warns that there are still a lot of potential challenges, which include hurricane season and the Russia-Ukraine war. Amazon is giving Prime Video its biggest redesign in years. Starting now, Amazon will roll out a new Prime Video experience for Android and connected living room devices, including smart TVs, Fire TV streaming hardware, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and game consoles. Amazon says the experience has been designed to be less busy and overwhelming for customers. Zoom has a new competitor, Snapchat. On Monday, the company launched a web-based version of the popular messaging app. Snapchat said its app hosts more than 100 million video calls each month with up to 15 participants each. And if you're considering a tattoo, it may not be bad for your career after all. Gen Z and millennials do not think tattoos should be a big deal in the workplace. New research backs them up. LinkedIn found about 60% of working Americans say that the definition of what's considered professional has changed since the start of the pandemic. Toys R Us is making a major comeback. The toy store brand will be just about everywhere for the holidays. Toys R Us will be in every U.S. Macy's in the next few months, part of an expanded partnership with the toy retailer's parent company, WHP Global. The toy stores will range in size from 1,000 square feet in smaller locations to up to 10,000 square feet. The U.S. Supreme Court is expediting a hearing on whether teens in Indiana can get abortions privately. The hearing would discuss a potential state law that requires parents to be notified if a patient under 18 years old seeks an abortion. Lower courts have invalidated the law, citing Supreme Court precedent, but the state requested the high court to review it last year. Now, Indiana is asking the court to move quickly following the decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Chief Justice John Roberts granted the request to bypass normal procedures. Students and parents in the Uvalde School District are taking their fear and frustration to the school board. The board publicly announced new security measures last night for Robb Elementary School. This after police say a gunman killed 19 students and 2 teachers there. The district says it plans to build 8-foot non-scalable fences around most of its schools now. It says virtual learning is also under consideration. Parents of students confronted the board, accusing it of ignoring concerns before the shooting. Texas State Police also announced it opened an internal review into the actions of responding troopers. A Texas House report made public Sunday revealed failures at all levels of law enforcement, identifying 91 state troopers at the scene. That's more than all of Uvalde officers combined. Greenville police are questioning 2 minors they think may be connected to recent school media threats. Police confirmed the threats referenced a specific Greenfield Central Elementary School. The FBI told police about the post yesterday. Greenfield Central School shared on social media that it is aware of the threats and that no threats exist at this time. Police did not share what was in the post or the minors' names. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway. Online at wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand for even more on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.